This is a reminder that on Sunday, May 27th, Let's Play Novora Autism will be launching Rocket League to the channel. And to celebrate, we'll be welcoming Farewell for Hire with the special charity streams to support Cystic Fibrosis Canada. We look forward to seeing you then as we support this wonderful cause and launch Rocket League here on the channel. As the clouds begin to clear, you can see the place where the major significant moments of patch 4.3 took place. It was in this particular building that we had to bear witness to some very manipulative actions going on by the Garlean Empire. But when some of their people were scratching their heads and trying to figure out what was going on, we had to go deal with the problem. And then those people who were confused offered to do what we thought would never happen. And thus, it ultimately came to pass. We got the significant milestone of being able to free the soldiers who were conscripted from Doma and got them home. So, with that in mind, greetings, people of the world! Matthew back with you here at Novora Autism for another edition of the Tales of Eorzea vlog here on Final Fantasy XIV's Exodus server. So, yes, this past week here in-game, we made our way here to Castrum Fluminense in order to contend what was unquestionably one of the most infamous plot twists in the game's history, where the Garleans pretty much manipulated every aspect, most notably Asahi manipulated every aspect possible in order to ensure that there was going to be no prisoner exchange, and that the false front that we saw, that we knew from patch 4.2, ended up occurring because of the guy just being a total idiot and trying to manipulate things so that we would continue to suffer and that the people who were from Doma would never get to go back home. But thankfully we put a stop to that, and so now we may have actually been able to do something that in A Realm Reborn we would have never thought possible, and possibly make a path to legitimate peace with the Garlean Empire. But I can't help but feel like invading them will still be a necessity, because there's definitely the possibility that we will see a civil war take place in Garlemald, because now that we have people like Maxima on our side, who is accompanying Alpha Node on his way to Garlemald, it seems obvious that there is going to be a division in the city, because they already had a war of succession. If you remember back to the Realm Reborn storyline, that there was a war of succession not long after we defeated Gaius Van Balsar and the Ultimate Weapon in Realm Reborn. And so that led to Xenos and his father becoming the rulers of Garlemald, Emperor Varus specifically. And so, knowing that we've been able to see that there is the possibility that yet another civil war may take place, could be something that we'll be looking forward to in the next expansion, that we could be ultimately leading or be teaming up with a legitimate Garlean faction that wants to bring down the status quo and could very well possibly end the Garleans' subjugation and rule over all the territories that they've accumulated over the course of their history, and that the Empire could be on its way to coming to an end. Knowing that this is something that is a storyline possibility now, especially considering the way that this is going on, I've already had people commenting to me saying that they're already coming up with various fan theories about what could possibly happen as a result of this, that happened both in the stream on Tuesday for the main story, as well as some of the edited content that I've put down for the stream edits. And they've definitely been talking about some of the possibilities that we could see as a result of this potential civil war in the Guardian Empire. And who knows what's going to happen with it. We honestly don't have any idea, but you can tell that there is going to be some gears of change grinding, and we could very well be seeing exactly that. Because we knew that this was going to eventually happen, that we were going to have to try to bring down the Guardians in their home turf. It's just a matter now of how is the storyline going to be created in such a way to establish this, and how are we going to go about actually accomplishing it when we get there. And these are all things that we'll definitely be thinking about as we await the next Stormblood patch, and then find out what will happen when the expansion officially takes place. So, on top of that, there was also the extension, the continuation of the Four Lords storyline, which didn't involve an 8-player trial like it did with Byakuya. It ended with our good friend Soroban being turned into an auspice himself and getting a bit too much of the power that he needed to use. But we were able to make him pacifist again, I guess. And so now we know that we can try to continue to expect help from him as we continue on with that storyline. We have, of course, have not shown yet the new 24-man challenge, the continuation of the Royal City of Rabanastre, because as I mentioned in Thursday's stream, there is a lot of stuff to do before you can even get access to that dungeon, and it's driving a lot of people crazy. So one can only imagine what exactly will take place when we need to get down to business and go there for the 24-player challenge. So before I go this particular week, I feel like I'm running a little low on material to discuss on the Tales of Eorzea vlog, and I would like to keep this going as much as possible. So I'm going to put this out to the various discords that I'm associated with in Final Fantasy XIV, because I really like to get an idea from them what kind of subjects and topics they would like me to discuss in future vlogs. And I'd also certainly encourage you guys that are watching to do the same. What you think are things that I should talk about, whether it be good or bad, in regards to the gameplay, in regards to what you've seen as far as content is concerned. What would you like me to discuss further in regards to the Tales of Eorzea vlog, so we can keep it going for as long as we can? Because I'd like to keep this vlog going for as long as possible, but I feel like with me running low on material that it would be great to get some audience inputs to see what you guys would like me to discuss in the future. So please comment in this video what you would like me to discuss, and I will definitely make sure to make it a point to get around to talking about it. So that is it for this edition of the Tales of Eorzea vlog. As always, if you have a character here on Exodus or looking to create one on Exodus, and you're interested in joining our free company, we'd be more than happy to have you with us. So, thank you very much everyone for watching, and until next time everyone, this is Matthew and Navora Autism, saying take care, and I'll see you soon.